Hi guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. I found this video of Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk telling their story on how they met, and I was like, she looks so different in this video than in all those videos after his death. Maybe his death really took a toll on her, but I have to say she looks a lot different, like she's possessed now. Those evil eyes are very different than the kind eyes she had when she was telling the story of how she and Charlie met. Today, I want us to react to a video of her and Andrew Kolvet, who in my opinion is involved in his death. Maybe he didn't kill him, but he definitely knows who did it and why. And he's not telling us. Instead, he's trying to create all these fake alibis for everyone. On the day before Charlie got killed, he's hiding the text messages in which Charlie says that he fears for his life. He hasn't revealed those either. So in my opinion, he's one of the bad guys. And he's definitely not one who should be taking over Charlie's organization. I feel the same about Erika because she has made so many mistakes. She is out there promoting her husband's last book, and she's promoting it hard. She's also attending all these interviews hosted by Zionists. She is not asking any questions about who killed Charlie. Was it really Tyler Robinson? We don't believe he was acting alone. She also lied about her dating history. She was dating perverts before meeting Charlie. She said she hasn't dated anyone before she met him in New York. Obviously she did, because there's proof online that she did. She dated Cabot Phillips, the person who is trying to teach people how to lead like Charlie, even though he fucked his wife. Then he pretended to be his friend. What? Tyler Boyer, who is the COO, I think, of the organization, and he's the one who introduced Charlie and Erika. In this video that I'm gonna play for you, she is continuing to promote the book, and I find it very disgusting.
I mean, I'm telling you, resting for Charlie took him to the next level. And here's what he said. To stop utterly, decisively, rhythmically is perhaps the most radical command God ever gave humanity. In a world governed by unrelenting drive, by the mantras of faster, harder, and more, the divine voice says something astonishing. Stop. In his name, cease. Cease striving, cease earning, cease proving, cease buying and selling and producing. This is not a suggestion. It is a divine imperative. What did you notice when Charlie really put this into practice? Because I have my own stories, but what did you see in Charlie?
He was already an amazing husband to me, but our love for one another just amplified. Him and his role as a father amplified. He was so intentional with his time to begin with. I mean, he had it down to a millisecond. You guys know that. But Charlie was so good about making sure that his priorities remained his priorities. And even just hearing you read those words, Andrew, like, I have to tell you, like, I hear my husband's voice and spirit so much in this book. Like I said this morning when we were having an interview earlier about this, he feels so alive with me still when I read these pages.
That Andrew Kolvet would like us to stop asking questions because he looks guilty as fuck. And yes, Erika, your husband is maybe speaking to you in this book. Maybe he knew how hard are you going to grift off of his death. So he's telling you to stop in his last book, okay? He's telling you, Erika, babe, honey pot, please stop. Stop hugging men inappropriately. Stop promoting my book. Stop endorsing J.D. Vance for president. Just stop and mourn me for a while. and go home to our kids, tend to them. They have lost me, so please stop. She looks like a snake. Maybe that's because we all hate her right now. We think she's guilty of something. If not for killing her husband, at least for going around and looking like she is the happiest widow in the world and masking it as workaholism. She says she's a workaholic. She has to work to keep herself busy, to keep herself from being sad, blah, blah, blah. But Erika, you already have a job. You have 2 kids, yours and Charlie's, and it's your job, your responsibility now to take care of those kids. It's a full-time job, so you don't have to go and collect more money. You already have enough, in my opinion. Your husband probably left you a fortune. And Charlie's telling you to stop. Please, in the name of God, just stop and go home to your kids. There's a second part of this video. It's very short. I'm gonna play it for you now.
I can't finish the last chapter. I don't know when I'll be able to. It's kind of like when you, again, I've said this before, you get only so many firsts and lasts within one thing, and for this book that's united in one for me, meaning it's the first time I am reading my husband's last book.
I think that you can't finish the chapter because you don't have the time. You're out there earning money. You can just stay home and let the dust settle, because the longer you are in the public eye, the more people are gonna suspect you and hate you and think that you didn't love Charlie, because it's like you waited for him to die so you can take over. That's how it looks to all of us. So please stop, in the name of God. And it's funny that the words that are in a different color on the book cover are the words stop and God. So when you take a look at the cover, immediately you see Stop God. And it's kind of funny, you know. Candace Owens says that there's something wrong with TPUSA faith, and I agree. They have hired so many shady pastors, and now the book. And when she says, in this book, it's like my husband is speaking to me. It's so Charlie. It's like I'm hearing his voice. She's trying to sell it even harder, which I find disgusting. Erika, if I were you, I wouldn't have published the book so early. It's distasteful. It's shady. How don't you get it? I would have waited for a year or 2 before publishing it. It seems like you want to do everything at this very moment because you know that people are not going to support TPUSA and you in the future. So you want to grab as much as you can right now. And seeing you with Andrew Kolvet, who we all suspect had something to do with Charlie's death, allegedly, in our opinion, in my opinion, it's rich. What do you guys think of all of this? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye, guys.